Have you ever felt small, even when your heart wanted something big? Have you ever looked at someone doing something brave and said to yourself, I wish I could do that too? Sometimes we stop ourselves before we even start. We say, no, not me. We walk, even when deep inside, we know we could fly. Don't walk when you can fly. It's a simple sentence, but it's a strong one. It means, don't stay small when you were born to grow. Don't stay silent when your heart wants to speak. Don't wait for the perfect moment, when this moment is already waiting for you. In this episode, we will explore this idea together. You will learn what it really means to fly in your life. Not with wings, but with courage. You will understand why people hold back and how you can take small, real steps to change that. So take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. You don't need to be perfect. You just need open ears and an open heart. Are you ready? Let's begin. When we say, don't walk when you can fly, we are not really talking about walking or flying. We are talking about the way we live. To walk means to stay safe. It means to do what we already know, what feels easy, what feels comfortable. When we walk, we move, yes, but we stay close to the ground. To fly means something different. It means to try even when you are afraid. It means to grow, even when you are not sure you can. It means to trust your own wings, your ideas, your voice, your heart. You see, every one of us has wings, not on our back, but inside, in our dreams, in our hope, in our courage. Flying is when you use those wings. Maybe you are learning English right now. You listen, you read, but you don't speak much because you are afraid to make mistakes. That is walking. But when you open your mouth and say one simple sentence, even if it's not perfect, that is flying. Flying does not mean being perfect. It means you are willing to try. When you fly, you say to yourself, I can learn, I can change, I can grow. Many people wait for the right time to fly. They say, maybe later, when I am ready, when I am better. But that time never really comes, because the moment you are ready is the moment you start. So when you hear the words, don't walk when you can fly, remember, it's not about being fast or being strong. It's about choosing to believe in yourself right now with what you already have. Today, maybe your flight is small. Maybe it's just saying hello to someone in English. Maybe it's sharing your idea. Maybe it's starting something you always wanted to do. Every small flight makes your wings stronger. Every try teaches you how to move with the wind, not against it. So, what about you? What is one thing you can do today that feels a little scary, but also a little exciting? Take that step. Open your wings. Because maybe today you are not meant to walk. You are meant to fly. Now let's talk about why we don't fly. If we all have wings, why do we still walk? The truth is, it's not because we are lazy. It's because we are human. And humans get scared. We are afraid to fall. We are afraid to look silly. We are afraid that other people will laugh at us, or that we will not be good enough. So we stay on the ground. We do what feels safe. We walk. Our mind tells us, stay here. Don't risk it. It wants to protect us. It says, if you don't try, you can't fail. And for a moment, that feels true. We feel safe. But deep inside, we also feel small. Because part of us knows this is not where we are meant to stay. There is a small voice inside you. It whispers, I want more. I want to try. I want to fly. But sometimes that voice is quiet. The voice of fear is louder. Fear says, you can't. Fear says, you will fail. Fear says, other people are better than you. But fear doesn't tell the truth. Fear only tells the story of what could go wrong. It never tells you what could go right. Every person who can fly, who speaks with confidence, who learns new things, who lives with courage, they also felt fear. They just learned to move with fear, not away from it. Flying is not about being fearless. It's about being brave. Brave means you feel scared, but you still choose to try. There is a word for this in psychology: self-belief. It means you trust yourself. You believe that even if you don't know everything now, you can learn. You can improve. When you believe in yourself, your brain changes. It starts to help you. It says, okay, let's find a way. But when you tell yourself, I can't, your brain stops trying. It gives up before you even begin. That's why belief is so important. It's not magic. It's a signal to your mind. I am safe to try. So next time you feel afraid, don't fight your fear. Just talk to it gently. Say, I see you. You want to protect me, but I want to grow. Then take one small step anyway. Every time you do something new, your comfort zone grows bigger. And soon, the thing that was scary yesterday feels simple today. That is how you begin to fly. Not all at once, but slowly, one brave breath at a time. Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you stopped yourself because you were afraid? What would happen if just once you didn't listen to fear and listened to courage instead? Now that we understand why we sometimes walk instead of fly, let's talk about how we can start to fly again. Flying does not begin in the sky. It begins in your mind. Before your body moves, your thoughts must change. You don't need big wings. You don't need a big plan. You just need a small belief. Let's start with that. Step 1. Believe small. You don't need to believe you can do everything. Just believe you can do something. A small thing. Say to yourself, I can try, not I will be perfect. Just, I can try. That simple thought is powerful. Because every big dream starts with a small belief. When you say, I can try, you give your brain permission to move. You open the door to possibility. Even if you are scared, you can still try. That's what belief means. Not being sure, but being willing. Step 2. Take tiny flights. Many people think flying means doing something big. But real flying starts with small, safe steps. You can take a tiny flight every day. Say one sentence in English. Ask one question. Learn one new word. Speak to one new person. Each small action is a little flight. And each flight makes your wings stronger. Tiny flights build confidence. Confidence means, I trust myself a little more today. It's like exercising a muscle. You get stronger every time you use it. When you fall, don't stop. Falling is part of flying. No bird learns without falling first. So when you fall, smile and say, good, I am learning. Because every fall is a sign you were brave enough to try. Step 3. Celebrate every try. Most people wait to feel proud until they succeed. But if you wait for success, you will miss the joy of the journey. Every time you try, you are already changing. Every time you speak, learn, share, or show up, you are growing your wings. So say well done to yourself. Not because you are perfect, but because you are trying. That small kindness builds self-belief. And self-belief is what helps you rise higher next time. Remember, flying is not about being the best. It's about being brave. It's about trusting your wings even when the wind feels strong. When you walk, you follow the path. When you fly, you create your own. So today, don't wait for permission. don't wait for ready. Ready begins when you begin. You don't need big wings. You just need to open them. So take a deep breath, feel the air around you, and whisper to yourself, I am learning to fly. Let me tell you a little story. It's not a story about a person. It's about a small bird. This little bird lived in a big tree. Every morning, she watched other birds fly in the sky. They went far, high, and free. She looked at them and thought, I wish I could fly too. But every time she opened her wings, she stopped. She looked down. The ground was so far. She felt afraid. What if I fall? She said. What if I'm not ready? So she stayed in the nest. She watched. She dreamed. But she didn't fly. Days passed. The sun came and went. Her wings grew stronger. But she didn't use them. One day, a soft wind came through the tree. It touched her feathers and whispered, You don't have to go far. Just open your wings. The little bird felt the wind move around her. She looked up at the open sky. And for the first time, she didn't think about falling. She just wanted to feel the air. So she opened her wings. Slowly, carefully, she jumped. For a small moment, she fell. Then the wind caught her, and she flew. Not high, not far, but she flew. Her heart was beating fast. She smiled. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. She came back to her nest and whispered, I did it. I can fly. The next day, she tried again. And again, each time a little higher, each time a little braver. Soon, she wasn't just watching the sky. She was part of it. Now, this story is not only about a bird, it's about you. We all have our own sky. Maybe your sky is speaking English with someone new. Maybe it's sharing your idea. Maybe it's changing your life in a small way. At first, it feels scary. But remember the wind's words. You don't have to go far. Just open your wings. Flying doesn't mean everything is easy. It means you trust yourself enough to try. And the more you try, the higher you go. So today, think about your own wings. What are they made of? Dreams? Hope? Courage? And what is your sky? Where do you want to fly? You don't need to be ready. You just need to begin. Because even one small flight can change how you see yourself forever. So, my friend, we have come to the end of this episode. Let's take a quiet moment to remember what we learned today. Don't walk when you can fly is not just a nice sentence. It's a way of living. To walk means to stay safe, to do what you already know. To fly means to believe, to try to grow ... Even when you are afraid. We walk when we listen to fear. We fly when we listen to courage. Flying doesn't mean you have no fear. It means you choose to move anyway. You take one small step, or maybe one small flight, toward the person you want to become. Every time you try, you are already flying. Every word you speak in English, every idea you share, every brave little action is another beat of your wings. Remember the little bird from our story? She didn't wait to be perfect. She just opened her wings, and the wind helped her. The same can happen to you. Life will support you. The moment you decide to move,